Hey everybody, this is Casey Burnett, and it's time for a ministry / work / life update. We're going to be coming back home to the U.S. next week. We're going to be home in the U.S. from September 9th all the way to about January 9th. And we're going to be speaking at several churches. We're going to be traveling to South Carolina, Texas, D.C. for a little bit. We'll be in Florida. And so if you want to get in touch with us and you want to meet with us or have a meal, or if you want to have us come speak at your church, send us an email below at casey@ghostedit.org, and we'll try to schedule you in to at least say hey, because if you've been watching our content, then we'd love to connect with you if we're back in the U.S. I'm going to give you some updates on everything we've been doing the last couple of years since we've been back home in the U.S. and where we're at and what the plans are going forward. Okay, for No Longer Abandoned and Solid Rock Children Development Foundation, we're doing two main things. The first is we've been trying to get DSWD accreditation for the children's home that we purchased, and we've got everything ready, but since we're going home for 4 months, we're just going to wait to reapply as soon as we get back in January. So the house, we're currently adding a few extra rooms. We've been so thankful for people who've donated for us to do that. Well, we've added a couple extra rooms. We're finishing the concrete, the gate going around the property. We're going to finish putting in the generator. We've got everything ready. We got a house parent, we got a social worker, but we just need the permission from the government to have what's called a Department of Social Welfare license to operate. So we're going to reapply for that in January. If we get that, then we'll be able to house between 8 to 12 girls. This particular house is going to be girls ages 12 to 18. And they'll live there with our house parent and our social worker, and basically we'll be responsible for taking care of those kids. The other part of our program that we're doing right now is we have a scholarship program called the Junior Leadership Program. Right now we have four girls who are part of that program, and you see them in our videos sometimes. We call them the Angels, and we're helping them finish school. Some of them are a little bit behind in terms of the age at where they're at in school, but they're all doing well right now. One thing that we're going to work on when we get back home, so if I'm going to speak churches and people ask, well, how do we help? One thing we're going to try to do is help some of these children get their teeth fixed. And I would expect it to cost around $300 to $500 per child to get the teeth cleaned, get size for dentures and partials to get replaced. And that's a real simple program. We can really change somebody's life is how they see themselves and how they view themselves if they have a good smile. So we want to help these kids do that. That's also going to give us an access to their families and their villages to where we can share the gospel. Because the reason we're doing everything here is we're Christian people and we want people to learn about Jesus. Another thing we want to celebrate this year is through our partnership with Nehemiah teams, through the IMB. We had a couple summer volunteers come, and we had 9 people got baptized this year. And so that's about 40 minutes up the road where we're by coffee. Some of our growers were in that group, and we got to see them hear about the gospel, believe, and be baptized. So we're celebrating that, and we want you to know that when you see us working and we're doing all this stuff, like the reason we're doing everything is we want to just be a good example of what a Christian person should be. So we're excited that people got to hear and believe, and we got to see them be baptized. So we want to celebrate that for this year. Updates on Bukidnon Coffee Exchange. Bukidnon Coffee Exchange, our outsourcing company, Ghost Edit, No Longer Abandoned, Solid Rock Children Development Foundation. Everything on this side is going to be managed by none other than Mr. Homer. He's going to be our manager for everything here, and he's just been a tremendous blessing to us. So he's up roasting coffee right now. They're going to be running the company, him and Michelle, and they got Ronell, and we've got several girls going to be helping them do deliveries for us. We have been blown away with how well this company's taken off, and we've been really busy selling a lot of coffee here in the Philippines. Something we want to celebrate as well is that we got our coffee export accreditation. So I'm actually on top of raising support for the foundation, and we're going to be finding hopefully companies in the U.S. that would want to buy our coffee in volume. So I want to try to set up contracts so in the future we can do full container contracts with companies in the U.S. So when we're home, we'll be in Florida and for a little bit, and we'll be at a coffee conference and trying to promote Philippine coffee, our Philippine coffee. On our outsourcing company, Ghosted It, we've been busy doing a lot of AI videos. We're working on starting to do audiobooks for customers. We're just working to find new long-term customers. So if you have anything that you want to do through the internet that can be done with lower cost labor and help our business too, please reach out to us and let us know what's going on. Pray for us. We're going to be traveling on Monday. It'll be, probably 36 hours of travel time or whatever. But if you want to connect with us, please give us a call or shoot us an email down here, and we will love to hear from you because we're going to be home for about 4 months. And God bless you, and thank you for following us. Thank you for watching these videos, and we look forward to connecting with you in the future.